Hello again. Okay, this is a video reply, sort of a video reply to Angel Snuppinoff 7, whatever you want to call him. His name's one of them tongue twister names for me, so anyhow. He brought up a very good topic, and I want to touch this topic a little bit because he's correct. He is correct. Here on YouTube especially, but not even just especially YouTube. All over the internet, okay? People want to think they have the ability to speak the freedom of speech. They do. But then they want to turn around and deny somebody else their ability to speak it while they're speaking theirs. That's right. They want to think they have the right to deny somebody else their freedom of speech, their opinion, their thoughts, their feelings, their emotions. But don't want to be denied their own freedom of speech, feelings, opinions, emotions. See, they think that if you don't think like they think, that you're automatically wrong because what they think is so correct that the whole world should think like them. See, that's the mindset of the elite. That's no lie. That's the mindset of the elite. Like the atheists, for example. They're really good for this, okay? They don't want somebody preaching the gospel to them. They don't want to be told about the gospel, religion, God, anything about that. Because they don't believe it. Okay? Because they fell into the dumbing down process and they were taught not to believe. So they firmly not believe. Because the school system and when they grew up, brainwashed them into not believing. To steer them away from morals, to steer them away from anything that's right, to steer them down the road of evil. Okay? And they fell for it, hook, line, and sinker. Now they follow the path of evil. And the atheist community is really good for wanting to speak their mind and then denying somebody else the ability to speak their own mind. That's what evil does. That's how evil works. And they're too stupid to realize that they're actually being evil because they've been brainwashed and dumbed down. They're too stupid to realize that. And that's no lie. They've been brainwashed and dumbed down. And if you told them this, they would say no, they haven't. They would argue with you till they're blue in the face even when they have been. They're a lot like alcoholics who deny being alcoholics, okay? But have to have their 2 cases of beer every day of the week, okay? That's a lot what they are, atheists are about. You can't believe anything they say because they're going to lie their ass off. They're going to deny you the right to speak, but want to speak for them, but want to speak themselves like as if they have a right you don't have. And they think that's normal. And that's not normal. But it even goes further than atheists. It goes into all genders, both sexes, all races. People in today's world think that they can open their mouth and say whatever they want, but that somebody else should not be allowed to open their mouth and say whatever they want. They want to be control freaks. They want to be like the elite. And you know how stupid these people are being. Well, they're busy acting like the elite, taking other people's freedom and arguing and slandering. Look what they do with Cassie Dill. Look how bad they attack her. Look how they attack Big Boss Calvin. Look how they attack Raven Gay Smith. Look how they attacked TFL, the True Force Loneliness Movement. Look how they attack anything that speaks truth. Look at YouTube for an example, okay? Look at what they do with people who speak truth. That's right. It's all around you, people, okay? And it's sad. Because these people that are doing this all think it's perfectly normal. It's all okay. But they won't want it done onto them. When it's done unto them, they whine, they cry, they belly, they bitch, they everything in the world, because their own tactics was done unto them. Because they don't like how they treat other people being done to them. But they think they can do it to other people. What's wrong with that picture? If you do not like something done unto you, you do not do it on to somebody else. If you have the ability to do it on to somebody else, then you best take your fucking crying ass somewhere else, because as long as you have the ability to do it on to somebody else, you have not 1 inch of room to talk about it, how it shouldn't be done on to you. Because what you can do on to someone else can be done on to you. But see, this is how our world is now, isn't it? People don't care about other people's emotions or feelings or thoughts or anything anymore, do they? No. It's all about their selfish selves, ain't it? That's right. Just like the elite wanted you. And they got you away from God, didn't they? They led you right on down the road of evil, didn't they? They steered you. You're going to say there's no such thing. You know, and you could be right, but you could also be wrong. You're not willing to look at both sides because you believe what your school system taught you when you was a child. And they taught you there was no God so that they could steer you down the road of evil. And I won't go into it with you because I've had things in my life that tells me there is something after death. You don't just go back to the earth like these fools told you. I have experienced some things that tells me different. But you people, if it was happening with you, you still wouldn't see it. You can't see past your own hand. When you put your hand in front of you, that's all you see. You can't see past it or around it. You say you can, but you don't. You don't see what's going on around you. Why? Because you don't care. You don't care about other people. But you do care enough to open up your mouth and think that somebody else should think the way you think. And if they don't think the way you think or feel the way you feel about something, you attack them. And for the very people who spoke up and tried to show you what was going on, to try to get you to wake up to what your government was doing, you're going to attack them people too. When all shit hits the fan, because your government's now doing it to you, you will blame the people who warned you. This is how dumb you will be. Rather than look at the real enemy that's getting ready to stick it in your butthole, you will be attacking the person who warned you. While you're attacking the person who warned you, you will get a stiff hard one up your butt, and then you will go, huh? And realize what we've been telling you all along. Because you will attack the person who tried to warn you. You're like a wild animal who will attack the hand of the feeder, the person who took care of you. That's how dumb you have become. And it's absolutely sickening. Only thing I can say to you is, wake the hell up. To the next video, you have a good one.